Oh, jeez, I can't believe it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh my. Oh my. I'm rolling. I think I need some test. Can you hear me? Mastertronic. Ciao Luigi. Okay, that's the issues tonight. My rotation was not working, so what a disaster. Let's see if we can manage this live tonight. I'm still not sure. Non ne va bene una, non ci mancava il coronavirus, ci si mette anche la rotazione automatica. So, welcome guys, sorry for the late, but I have some issues with the camera. I want to show the new splash screen, so silenzio in sala. C'è il nuovo splash screen di Franco Franchi Mastertronic. C'è tipo 200 fili, un attimo. Look! It's so rare! Whoa! Damn! Jeez! Yes! Another super splash screen by Franco Franchi. Okay, and this is the new theme called Gestalt Ultimate Epic. And this is an interesting idea by Augustus from the Discord server. Augustus proposed to make a new theme because this theme was not planned before. So there's 80s custom theme on this image is insane. And this is the theme made by Augustus. We decided to call it the Gestalt Ultimate Epic. And you can see it's very serious with artworks, very serious artworks. So it's adult, a little violent theme. For those who prefer, this is Chun-Li. It's very close to Chun-Li, very close. And fantastic intro by Frank. Hiram Fernandez. And I have to thank all the guys who helped me on PayPal. And I not forgive you all the support you gave to the Disney project, so thank you very much for that. And yes, the glory is good, but some money also is not bad. So let's keep to say this fantastic custom theme with the serious image. The Neo Geo CD, Nintendo. I want to show all the tabs. Neo Geo Pocket Color, open board. Ooh, open board with the Skeletor. It's just so scary. I've changed something art position on this team because it was a little all over the place. So I would like Augustus, but I'm afraid there's some time zone issues. So he will see the live stream later because he don't know exactly the new disposition of the tabs. I moved some art, for example. I moved Tekken 3 to the PlayStation because it seems reasonable to me to have Tekken 3 on PlayStation instead of Amstrad. And look the number on the bottom right screen, 705 PlayStation games. Yes, guys, it's not a joke. It's fucking real. Over 700 games. Very nice team, Augustus. I agree, because there's a lot of custom theme on this image, but it lacks some theme with more serious epic style images. And if you don't recognize this is April from the Turtles. Fantastic. And Gauss and Ghosts. And this is the game list. I made some edit on the game list because you see it's the same as Gestalt Ultimate, the revision made by Jimiga, but I set all black, all dark the background because it fit better with this particular theme, and the font's color is white and blue, light blue, almost turquoise. I'm glad that Fernandez liked the team. So another great that I'm very impressed by some. I remember this art, for example, because Jimiga already used it, and even that one, but most of the art used on this team I've not seen anywhere, to be honest. Like this one is fantastic. I think the Skeletor, very serious art, fits very well the open board sets and the SNK, of course. And look at this Bowser and Super Mario, very serious take on, and of course is for the Nintendo system. Terry Bogard for the Neo Geo CD, of course, the Samurai Showdown for the Neo Geo. This is the monster from Doom. I don't remember the name. The flying monster. Nintendo 64 has Doom 64, so it's fit. The Predator for the MSX, and maybe you not recognize this. This is the ninja from the Turtles, but I don't remember the name. The super villain from the Turtle. But they resemble in some way Shinobi, even if there's some ninja, it's fit well with the Japanese console. So right now with the Mega Drive. Hi Cash, hi Romila, all the guys in chat, arcade. There's the Cody, is a reptile for the Cody, and Darth Vader for the television. And Wolverine Game Boy Color, I don't know that for Game Advance. Some obscure artworks for this. Look at the Mario, the good father Mario for the Game Watch. Even Mario Serious there. It's all very serious, all very epic. So this is fantastic. Very congrats to Augustus to help on this project. So the image is even more. And he also made the Z selection. Art is still Ryu on dark Ryu, evil Ryu, and normal Ryu for me. Dreamcast, there's Gunlord. And look at this Daphne Dragon artwork, it's so good. Chun-Li, very close Chun-Li for Capcom CPS. Donkey Kong for the ColecoVision is very Nintendo style button. Alien for Commodore 64 and the Catwoman for Atari ST. There's Batman on the set, so it fits. Batman even on Atari Lynx, so we have Batman and Bane. And this is a crazy ape for the Atari 7800, and you recognize that for the Atari 5200, and the very serious, very violent Superman, because even Superman is adapted to this theme, and this is Zangief, if I'm not wrong, on the Amiga CD32. The Vega Mr. Bison for the Amiga 1200, and this should be Sagat from the Street Fighter. All games and jacks for collections, and this is the main option. So this is the theme. I like to show this theme entirely because it's very new theme. I not showed this before, so it's a very world premiere. Castlevania for the family disc. It fits. So it's great. And let's take a look again to the Monster PSX set. I can't believe I can manage that, guys. It's incredible. Over 700 of games. And I have to very thanks Arumila because he helped me to add a lot of PSX games on this last weeks, like this Red Asphalt. Let's see together. Time to some action. Stop with, and this is the Mega Turbo. Up to 5 seconds to load game. The Mega Turbo is a special mode enabled by default because this image uses the Ultimate Engine. It's a very super customized version of RetroPie. It's fast as hell. I think this is Rock and Roll Racing 2, and this guy is so fast. And it's called Red Asphalt on the USA. Let's skip all the crap FMV videos, scrap videos. We want to play. We only see custom theme. We're not interested on videos, full motion video. We want to play.
Handsome Jack Blood Wheel.
Next selection.
Handsome Jack Blood Wheel.
Equipment, cars. Let's what does lane menu, guys? Mamma mia, non si capisce niente. You have to buy a car. Mamma mia. No, ma complimenti vivissimi a chi ha creato questo menu, ma veramente? Ma veramente complimenti, ma bravi davvero, The tutorial for the main menu. Nitro Cash. E comprano, no, le mortacci pure. Vabbè, questi sono matti, veramente il peggiore menu mai visto nella storia dei videogiochi, è incredibile. Ma questi sono matti dalle gare. Questi sono matti dalle gare. Mamma mia. I can't believe this shitty game. Just say hello to this game because you will not see this game on the final because this game sucks. Oh, mi sono contento che ho scelto il peggior gioco in assoluto della storia. Sono cose che fanno felici queste. Let's see another PSX when I get mad I talk Italian. Oh, via. Let's try about Father Fury, the PSX version, which is the very unique version compared to the Neo Geo. So it deserves to be included. It has some full motion video, cartoon, and anime style. I was kidding, of course. I can spend 1 hour of live stream to figure out how the menu will work. There's a little problem. It's all in Japanese, this game. Yes, you have to move blind. I'm sorry for you and even for me. But it's just a brawl. Just shoot a random option, who cares? You still end to fight. Oh, this is Blue Mary. So violent. This version of Real Bout is unique because, and I like this thing, there's not the two plants, typical two plants of Neo Geo version, there's only one plant. Indovina un po' perché? Perché la PSX non ha abbastanza memoria per gestirlo. But I prefer one plan, it's a very classic fighter. I always thought the two plants was more a gimmick than a real useful idea, gaming wise. So it's a unique version compared to the Neo Geo. It's deserved to be included. Instead, I've decided to remove all the CD version of the Fatal Fury games, excluded that one, because there's already on the Neo Geo CD, so no, not very neat. Oh, it's hard. I suck a little. Ai 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 ai. Botte da Orbi.
Continue.
Yes, basically is a butchered version of the Neo Geo because the PSX has not enough RAM to manage all this bitmap because it's more a system for 3D. But I repeat, I like in some ways the lack of the double plan because it seems much more similar to classic fighter, you know. Okay, so it was some discussion about the SNES CD game because there was not enough space on card because so I've decided to remove some game, but not all. So I've decided to keep the very best of the best. So there's 80s games only, not anymore the 30 old games. So I removed, but the best releases are still there. I don't want to play that. I started by mistake, sorry. Because I want to play Super Type. I've keep the very best game, in my humble opinion, like a Chrono Trigger, because these games are very expensive on space. You have to consider the game is the very same of the Super Nintendo version. It's just have the music, remixed music, high quality, but the effect is the same and the game is the same. So it's good to play with that whole new soundtrack. But when you are on space struggling, you have to make some hard decision. But I think these 80s games are all very good and you will appreciate. For example, this has the very good selection of music. If you listen to the original, you will find that the music are very similar. So they are all remixed like that one with the sax. It's the very same music of the original version, but remixed. No. It's super hard game. So hard. Have some state saved. This is the boss of the third level. This game very strong slowdowns, but they help the action. Alzate, alzate cornuto, alzate. Ai ai ai. Ai 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 ai. It's sad as hell. It's level from the beginning. Watch out! Woo! Okay. I'm not sure, but I think I have also a save state for the Chrono Trigger, because Chrono Trigger is, in my opinion, is the best SNES CD release with the Turrican, Super Turrican. I'm afraid I've deleted the save state. So the music of this version SMSU1 is great, because it's all orchestrated remixes of the original soundtrack. If you play the Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo when it was released, you will recognize all the music. I remember I very loved this game. I played at the time. I completed. Very fantastic, legendary RPG. There's also, oh, ciao ciao Bluetooth Base. There's also the third theme. I will show later, but I don't have the third display. I have to show the theme on the 69 widescreen. Yes, great memory for this game, and when I recognized some of the music, this was a very great moment, because you will very recognize all the music. The fight, the battle theme, all the music is the same of the original, but reworked, rearranged. Very impressive. For example, that one when start when you wander for the map, listen. I want to show the battle theme. Okay. Listen. It's very symphonic, it's serious. It's even too much serious. Basically, I've decided to remove the PSX version because that one is very, very superior. If you want to play again Chrono Trigger, or if you have to play it for the first time, I super recommend this version with the new music. Also, there's not loadings at all because it's still the cartridge version. The PSX version is absurd because it has a lot of loadings, but you know it's the same. The drill is there. The PSX is not so good on the bitmap games. It had less memory, so it had to load is a little difficult. Okay, just to let you listen the fantastic music. And the best of the best of the best of the best of the best SNES CD is the super Turrican. It's fantastic. This is the first game you must play on this system because the new music, the remix of music by Chris Holzbeck, German genius. Musician is fantastic.
One up.
The music is incredible, no kidding. It's the remix made by Chris Holzbeck on CD And he's great because he made the permission to use his music on this MSU1 version, so it's all very legit because the musician, the artist gave his permission to use this music. So fantastic. It's not even pirate release because the original authors are aware of the Zelda is another great game with it's fantastic masterpiece, but the music is all the work. In that case, ok, basta con SNES e Super Nintendo SD. And there's also the 4/3 theme. This is another feature of the image, thanks to Aaron Miller, because he adapted the Gestalt Ultimate to the CRT version. So you can use this theme on 4/3 display, like a cab, a monitor. You see not much change on a widescreen display, but if set this on to be precise is a little different. You see the image is smaller, the text on the right is smaller, and the art is also smaller because this have to fit perfectly on the 4/3 screen, so you don't have to the overlapped image basically. So it's similar on 69, but on 4/3 screen is all very good. But you have to test on your display, and you have to set disabled bezel overlays on the games, because you will see the overlays on 4/3 display. For example, let's play a new video game. This time all the systems have a simple overlay, because we discussed this on the server. Some of you was a little distracted by the overlay, because the image on the side is a little distracting, and I agree in some ways with that. So I think about that, and I've decided to make a unified overlay which mimic a display. You see, the problem is if you set the image on the 4/3 display, you have the theme that show properly, but not the game. The game you will still see the overlay. So all you have to do is to press the combo, select plus X, so you can enter the RetroArch menu. And there you have to go to on-screen display, on-screen overlay, and set the go to overlay preset, press A, go to no, just check for an overlay called off, which is just an empty overlay. You select off, go back to the game, you see the overlay disappear. And there you have to go back to the RetroArch, so still select plus X, go to quick menu, overrides, and select save content directory overrides. So the next time you will still have the overlay disabled. You have to do this for every system because this is still an image aimed for the 69 displays, not for third. You have to consider the third theme just a bonus. Me or Mila decided to add for you, but it's just a bonus, still not a CRT type image. It's just a widescreen type image. Like Armila said on chat, if you set on the configuration file, on the boot file of the Raspberry, a full 4/3 output, in that case, of course, you will not see the overlay because you will have a pure 4/3 output, but you have to mess a little with the configuration file, which is a little dangerous for the standard user. Is more advanced user operation, but we can talk about it eventually when the image will be released. And let's back to Epic theme. And so the image was, I know you saw the official trailer on my channel, but the image is not released yet because I have to set some things before, but it's very finished. I have to set just some corner, and me and Augustus and Aromila worked to add all this new stuff. For example, I set all the artwork for the Mega Drive, for the Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo. It was a huge pain in the air, huge pain in the air, in the E, huge pain in the E, to set manually all the artwork because the scraper set the art, but that one is ho beccato uno senza artwork, malissimo sta cosa. Vediamo un po' se si può sistemare. Vediamo un po' se si può sistemare. You see, the shit can hit the fan anytime. So basically, the scraper works for the official game, but it's not work for the hacks and for custom games. So it's very neat to set manually the art for that one, and then believe me, to set 400 of hacks manually for 3 system is a huge pain in the E. Mi censuro da solo, sennò YouTube mi blocca tutto. Ma insomma è stato un casino, un maledettissimo casino. So, I've used before I used the super compressed CHD file for the PSX, but those files turns out to be unreliable. not worked properly, acts behave odd. So I've decided to remove all this CHD super compressed file, and I replace it with genuine CHD files thanks to Arumila. I repeat, Arumila very helped me on the PSX set. He deserves to be credited because he helped me on daily basis. And it's great. It's my Tom Cruise. I named him Tom Cruise from Top Gun. And so we replace all the CHD genuine, but the catch is that the genuine CHD is more expensive on space. So to reach the 705 games for the PSX, I have to cut there and there. And I also said I've removed, for example, the Fatal Fury games on CD, on PC Engine CD. I've removed the Garou, the Zensu, because there's already on Neo Geo CD. That's all and the Neo Geo CD is very reduced. It's 30 games. I would only keep the games with the enhanced music. So the same games of cartridge ported to CD is just wasted space on the CD are dummy basically. It's not very used space, and so not it's not sense to add to the image and waste space like that. And I so struggle to keep the open board game because the open board game is still good. I know good old base love them. If I remove the open board games, good old base will not happy. I know this. So, but that's a lot of very interesting open board games like that one. Some games are Brazilian because Brazilians are very interested on open board edit, and they made this very interesting things. Yes, the introductions was all Brazilian Portuguese. I think the sprites is all taken from the Street Fighter Alpha 3. And the stage, I'm sure, is the stage from the Street Fighter Alpha, and that I'm not sure if they managed to create a scrolling stage from static stage. Whoops. You have to focus. Open board games are hard. You recognize this view. Every view. The sound effect from Pac-Man. Okay, just a fast check. Open board. The open board still there, don't worry. And Cache 8 is also a big fan of open board. I got this little gem, still with the help of Raumila, the Tatsunoko fight. This should be a fighter on the very Street Fighter style, but with the Tatsunoko character, all Japanese, of course. It's very import, deep import phase. Takara Hachigo presents Shuka. Shuka. Kasser. Ecco, vedo già uno strike su YouTube per diritti d'autore. Non si può neanche saltare, maledizione. Someone kills me, I can't skip this video. Harumila is in the danger zone. Again. I'm not for now, but oh my, brutte notizie, non sembra funzionare. Ai 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 ai, signora Longari. Signora Longari. Che brutta cosa. Harumilla non va. Non va. Certo, anche non poter saltare l'introduzione era un filino sospetto. Porca miseria, davvero. Male questo, malissimo, perché ci sentivo abbastanza. Ora parla anche italiano perché mi sono rotto, guarda. Sto guardando un po' se si può, se se ne può uscire in qualche maniera. Può darsi che sia anche il controller. Boh, magari forse con i controlli analogici fa... Non so che pensare. It's very sad, but it doesn't work. Nice pick tonight. Bravo. Bravo DZ, bravo. Have you speak old games doesn't work? $700 of PSX games. You are kidding me. It's incredible. It's so good. Spot goes to Hollywood, new game. This is the best collection, PSX collection you can get. And still more than 22,000 of games on the Ultimate Z King Ultimate Image. I'm a little sad because I want to play Tatsunoko Fight, and it does not work, and I'm sad. Dang. I've set every artwork manually on XML. Just kill me now, kill me now. Oh my god. 700 games set manually. It's so crazy. I want to set things properly before made the new live stream. And this is a racing. Mila made some deep search for we searched for obscure PlayStation games. The PlayStation set is just huge. It's never finished. What the freak this platform? Tons of games released from all over the world. Motorhead, no idea this game. I don't remember at all. I think it's a European game. At least it works. Yes, you can see there's a lot of love, lot of love for this image. Okay, it's a futuristic racing. Oh no, like Wipeout on wheels. Well, I love all the racing in the world, so c'è un leggerissimo pop-up, ma leggero, leggero. Whoa! It's very fluid. E ci credo, c'ha 3 poligoni. Fallo pure scattare. C'ha 3 poligoni marci. There's a klaxon, so good. Okay, you can change view. The klaxon is the best. Pista! Facendo un macello. Mi hanno lasciato anche al palo, tra l'altro. Va bene. Good. You must know I'm also a very Formula One games freak. I have to include all Formula One games released in the world because I love all Formula One games. But there's a scena di colpo. I'm not interested on real Formula One. Only games. And this is another game Mila find, and this is interesting. I like that. There's also Italian. Scatta un po', non me ne ero accorto. There's a little lag on the menu. Yeah, this is a little thing with the emulator. You should think all the games works, but unfortunately it's not like that. Not only games work because it's still an emulator. You have to remember that it's an emulator. And we are in the little PI tree, so most of game works. Yeah, but the game works just in menu lags. I don't know why. This is arcade mode, so it's very fast. There's plenty of visuals, the cockpit. You see there's the checkpoint time. Yes, on reality, black flag for me. Oh. No. Okay, the games work, just the menu lags a little. Check the Mega Turbo mode. The games takes up to 5 seconds to load. It's fantastic. Even less than 5 seconds. And that should be a shoot 'em up, a vertical shoot 'em up. Oh, we are past 1 hour of live stream. So good. The Ultimate King Ultimate almost finished version with tons of custom theme, with tons of games. Okay, this is I'm almost sure this is arcade by Psycho. This game should be also be on the arcades with a different name. Okay, notice the European cover seems like Charlie's Angels. This is fantastic game. Some of you suggest this game. I had to be honest. I not played this game until now. It's so hysterical. It's called Jeppy X, and this is a shooter which is inspired by robot series from the 70s. by Aroma. Super obscure Japanese game, and have tons of videos, just an anime with ads included. It's just a TV. Fantastic. It's a shooter, Robotoni shooter. I have to skip all this because there's tons of videos. I have to skip all this video. So if you live for Japan, like me, you will love this. Thank you guys to suggest this game because it's great. Okay, it's Japanese, but it's also a shooter, so who cares? The intro resembled the older cartoons, but it's all fantasy. It's not a real robot. Just made especially for the game. It's made for the Japanese madness. It's like a TV series. Listen to the music. You can change it. You have 3 robots available. Can you imagine something more Japanese than this? I don't think so. Guarda, sembra il Dottor Inferno. Boss encounter. Can you imagine something more Japanese than this? I don't think so. Look, Robotone. It's very Atlas, Goldrake, Grand Daiza. Very nostalgic. Ovviamente manca il teatrino tipo Boss Robot. Io in Giappone ci sono già stato, carissimo, a Olumilla. È assolutamente un posto da vedere una volta nella vita. You had to see Tokyo once in your life, for sure. Fantastic country, crazy country. Sono matti, totalmente matti, ragazzi. I giapponesi sono matti. ti pare normale gente che fa questa roba? Ti pare normale? Senz'altro, sì, molte contraddizioni, ma tante, eh. Oh, I was distracted for, and I'm dead. I will take revenge. Take this. It seems Ron Fernandez know this game. Basically was the only one that was not aware about this crazy game. Look, look the video start when you defeat the boss. What?
Oh!
Ecco, la vera perla è la pubblicità dei giocattoli basati su personaggi del gioco. Fantastico, no, geniale. It's so great, so genius. So it's over, guys. Thank you to watching this live stream. The image is almost finished, but you see the shit hit the fan when it can happen. So everything has to be refined and worked to the perfection, because we are perfectionists, you know. So until all is perfect, we have to work on it. And also Frankie alias Mastertronic promised new gems for us, so I'm waiting. I can wait, to be honest, to see his new work. So just a little waiting, guys. Thanks for watching. Buonanotte a tutti e ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao ciao.